What if I told you there's a single shot, something you can make in your own kitchen right now that opens your arteries almost instantly? Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Most people walking around after 60 have no idea their arteries are slowly narrowing. They feel fine, maybe a little tired, maybe their chest feels tight after climbing stairs, maybe their hands are cold more often, but they brush it off. They think it's just age. And then one day, without warning, everything changes. A heart attack, a stroke, a moment that splits life into before and after. Here's what most people don't realize. Your arteries don't give you much warning. By the time you feel chest pain, they're already more than 70% blocked. By the time you notice shortness of breath, the damage is already done. But what if you could stop that process before it even starts? What if you could open those arteries, restore blood flow, and protect yourself from the very thing that takes so many lives after 60? That's exactly what this video is about. I'm going to show you one simple shot, made from ingredients you probably already have, that can dilate your blood vessels, improve circulation, and dramatically lower your risk of heart attack and stroke. And I'm going to explain exactly how it works, why it works, and how to make it. But here's the thing. You have to stay until the end. Because the timing, the ingredients, and the way you prepare this shot matter more than you think. So let's not waste another second. Your heart deserves this. Your life deserves this. Let's begin. Before we talk about the shot itself, you need to understand what's happening inside your arteries right now. After 60, your blood vessels change. They lose elasticity, they stiffen, and slowly, almost invisibly, they start to collect plaque. Plaque is a sticky mixture of cholesterol, calcium, fat, and cellular waste. It clings to the walls of your arteries like rust on an old pipe. And over time, it builds up, layer by layer, narrowing the passage where blood flows. When that happens, your heart has to work harder, your brain gets less oxygen, your legs feel heavier, your energy drops, and your risk of a sudden, life-threatening event skyrockets. But here's what most people don't know. Plaque doesn't just sit there. It's active. It's inflamed. And when it ruptures, it can trigger a blood clot that blocks the artery completely. That's a heart attack. That's a stroke. That's the moment when everything stops. And the scariest part? Most people feel fine right up until that moment. No pain, no warning, just a normal day that suddenly isn't normal anymore. Picture this. You're walking to your car. You're carrying groceries. You're laughing with a friend. And then, out of nowhere, your chest tightens. Your arm goes numb. Your vision blurs. That's what happens when your arteries close. But it doesn't have to be that way. Because there's a way to open them. A way to restore flow. A way to protect yourself before it's too late. And it starts with one shot. So what is this shot? It's a concentrated blend of 3 powerful natural ingredients that work together to dilate your arteries, reduce inflammation, and improve blood flow almost immediately. The ingredients are simple: lemon, garlic, and ginger. That's it. 3 things. But when you combine them in the right way, something extraordinary happens. Let me explain. Lemon is rich in vitamin C and antioxidants. It helps prevent cholesterol from oxidizing, which is the process that makes it stick to your artery walls. Lemon also strengthens blood vessel walls, making them more flexible and less prone to damage. Garlic contains a compound called allicin. Allicin is a natural vasodilator, which means it tells your blood vessels to relax and open. Studies show that garlic can lower blood pressure, reduce arterial stiffness, and even dissolve small clots before they cause damage. And ginger? Ginger is a circulation powerhouse. It thins the blood naturally, prevents clotting, and reduces inflammation throughout your entire cardiovascular system. It also improves nitric oxide production, which is essential for keeping arteries open and elastic. When you combine these 3 ingredients into one concentrated shot, you're giving your body exactly what it needs to fight back against plaque, stiffness, and blockages. And the best part? It works fast. Within 30 minutes of drinking this shot, your blood vessels begin to relax. Blood flow improves. Oxygen reaches your heart and brain more easily, and your body starts to heal. This isn't a miracle cure. It's not magic. It's just nature doing what it does best, protecting, repairing, and restoring. And it's been backed by science. Let me show you why this works. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that people who consumed garlic daily for 12 weeks experienced a significant reduction in arterial plaque. Their blood vessels became more flexible, and their risk of cardiovascular events dropped by nearly 40%. Another study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that lemon juice improved endothelial function, which is the ability of blood vessels to expand and contract properly. Better endothelial function means better circulation and lower blood pressure. And ginger? Research from the International Journal of Cardiology found that ginger extract reduced blood clotting and improved blood flow in patients with coronary artery disease. It acted as a natural blood thinner without the side effects of medication. So when you combine all three, you're not just drinking a shot. You're drinking protection. You're drinking prevention. You're drinking life. But here's the key. You have to make it correctly, because the way you prepare this shot determines how effective it is. If you use too much water, it dilutes the active compounds. If you heat it too much, you destroy the enzymes. If you skip the lemon, you lose the antioxidant boost. So let me walk you through the exact recipe, step by step, so you get it right. This is how you make the shot that opens your arteries on the spot. Here's what you need. 1 clove of fresh garlic, peeled, 1 small piece of fresh ginger, about the size of your thumb, juice of half a lemon, 1 tablespoon of raw honey, optional for taste, a pinch of cayenne pepper, optional for extra circulation boost. Here's how to make it. First, crush the garlic clove with the flat side of a knife. This activates the allicin, the compound that opens your arteries. Let it sit for 10 minutes. This step is critical. Don't skip it. While the garlic is resting, peel and grate the ginger. You want about 1 tablespoon of fresh grated ginger. Now, squeeze half a lemon into a small glass. Add the crushed garlic and grated ginger. Stir it together. If you want to make it easier to swallow, add a tablespoon of raw honey. It softens the sharp taste without reducing the effectiveness. And if you really want to supercharge this shot, add a tiny pinch of cayenne pepper. Cayenne dilates blood vessels even more and boosts circulation throughout your entire body. Mix everything together. You should have about 2 to 3 ounces of liquid, a small shot glass worth. Now drink it, all at once. Don't sip it, just take it like a shot. Yes, it's strong. Yes, it might burn a little. But that burn is your arteries opening. That heat is blood flowing where it hasn't flowed in years. And within 30 minutes, you'll feel it. Your hands will feel warmer. Your chest will feel lighter. Your energy will lift. That's the shot working. So, when should you take this shot? The best time is first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. This allows the active compounds to absorb quickly and start working immediately. If you can't do it in the morning, take it at least 30 minutes before a meal. Never take it right after eating, because digestion will slow down absorption. How often should you take it? If you're dealing with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or a history of heart disease, take it every single day. 1 shot every morning for at least 30 days. After that, you can reduce it to 3 to 4 times per week for maintenance. If you're healthy and just want to prevent future problems, 2 to 3 times per week is enough. But here's what I want you to understand. Consistency is everything. 1 shot won't change your life, but 1 shot every day for a month, that can save your life. Because every time you take this shot, you're giving your arteries a chance to heal. You're reducing inflammation. You're breaking down plaque. You're restoring flow. And over time, those small daily actions add up to something extraordinary. A healthy heart, clear arteries, and a longer, stronger life. Now let me tell you about the extra things you can do to amplify this effect. This shot is powerful, but it works even better when you combine it with a few other simple habits. First, walk. Just 20 minutes a day. Walking improves circulation, strengthens your heart, and helps your body use oxygen more efficiently. It's one of the best things you can do for your arteries. Second, drink water, at least 6 to 8 glasses a day. Dehydration thickens your blood, making it harder for your heart to pump. Staying hydrated keeps blood thin and flowing smoothly. Third, eat more greens. Spinach, kale, arugula. Leafy greens are packed with nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is what keeps your arteries open and elastic. Fourth, reduce sugar. Excess sugar causes inflammation, damages blood vessels, and accelerates plaque buildup. Cut back on sweets, sodas, and processed foods. Your arteries will thank you. And fifth, manage stress. Chronic stress raises cortisol, which raises blood pressure and damages artery walls. Take deep breaths. Meditate. Spend time in nature. Whatever calms you, do more of it. When you combine this shot with these 5 habits, you're not just preventing heart disease. You're reversing it. You're taking control. You're choosing life. And that's something worth celebrating. Let me tell you about George. George is 68. 2 years ago, his doctor told him his arteries were 60% blocked. He was put on blood pressure medication, cholesterol pills, and told to prepare for a possible stent procedure. George didn't want surgery. He didn't want to live on pills forever. So he started taking this shot every morning. Within 3 months, his blood pressure dropped 15 points. His cholesterol improved. His energy came back. And when he went back for a follow-up scan, his doctor was stunned. The plaque had reduced. His arteries were opening. The doctor asked him what he did. George said, "I just took a shot every morning." Then there's Linda, 71. She had cold hands and feet for years. She couldn't walk more than a few blocks without feeling winded. Her doctor said it was poor circulation and age, but Linda didn't accept that. She started taking this shot. Within 2 weeks, her hands felt warmer. Within a month, she was walking 30 minutes without stopping. Her circulation had improved so much that she felt 10 years younger. These aren't miracles. These are real people who made a simple choice and stuck with it. And you can do the same. Your arteries don't have to stay clogged. Your heart doesn't have to struggle. Your life doesn't have to end with a heart attack or stroke, because you have power. More power than you realize. One shot, one decision, one morning at a time. That's all it takes to start opening your arteries, restoring blood flow, and protecting the heart that's kept you alive all these years. You don't need expensive treatments. You don't need risky surgeries. You just need lemon, garlic, ginger, and the commitment to show up for yourself every single day. Your body wants to heal. It's designed to heal. You just have to give it the tools. And this shot? This is one of the most powerful tools you have. So starting tomorrow morning, make it, drink it, feel it working, and know that with every sip, you're choosing life, health, and a future where your heart stays strong. It's never too late. Not at 60, not at 70, not at 80. Your heart is still beating. Your arteries can still open. Your body can still heal. All you have to do is start. Now I want to hear from you. Are you going to try this shot tomorrow morning? Or do you already have a heart-healthy routine that's working for you? Share it in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else to take action today. And if you're serious about protecting your heart, living longer, and staying strong after 60, hit that subscribe button. Every week, I share simple, natural strategies that help you take control of your health, your energy, and your life. Because you deserve to feel good. You deserve to wake up with energy. And you deserve to know that you're doing everything you can to protect the heart that's been with you every step of the way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.